What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MaliMangu, and I'm back with another video. All right, now this one is a highly requested video by all my friends off Instagram, so it's gonna be another story time as well as me playing Splitgate in the background. So without further ado, I want y'all to enjoy the video. All right. So y'all are probably wondering, what the fuck did I do, and how the fuck did I end up in that situation? Well, let me tell y'all. So this is, I want to say, 2017, 2018, maybe 2019. But I was working in Macy's at the time. Actually, I was working in the fragrance department. And you know, I don't want to say I was down bad, but I didn't really believe in relationships like that. So um, I was on Tinder a lot because that's how I used to handle my business. You feel me? And yeah, Shorty is someone who I matched with on Tinder, and things were kind of cool. She lived pretty close to where I used to work at. If you're from New York, if you know Yonkers, I used to work in Cross County Mall. So yeah, shout out to Cross County. Shout out to my Yonkers niggas. Shout out to all my New York niggas in general. Shout out to all my niggas. Don't really matter. But yeah. So we used to link up sometimes, like after my job, and we would go and handle business, I should say. And yeah, we used to do it in like parking lots. We would there was like this little alleyway near like my job, and yeah, we would fuck there. I'll never forget, we fucked in a park, like in a baseball field, like multiple times. And that shit was dope. And it's because, I mean, back in New York, I ain't have my own crib. I ain't even have my own room, so I wasn't about to bring straight over to my crib. But one day, Shorty texts me, right? And she's like, yo, I just got off work. I actually got off work early that day. And she's like, yo, listen, my parents dipped out. They're not going to be here. You should pull up. So I'm like, all right, bet, say less. Took a Uber, took the Oobski, and yeah, that was probably like 30 minutes. So she's like, yeah, my parents, they're at my cousin's house. They won't be back for a couple hours. So I'm like, all right, cool, say less, no problem. So I get there, and I spent probably like 30 minutes, trying to warm things up. But like, I wasn't there just for sex type shit. So I was also just talking to her and shit. And yeah, then she gets a call from her mom, and her mom is like, "Yeah, we're on our way home." And I'm like, "Yo, no fucking way. How close are they?" She's like, "Oh, well, my cousin basically lives like 5 minutes away." So I'm like, "Yo, ain't no way, boy, ain't no fucking way." So I'm like, "All right, you know what? I came here to get this nut off, so I might as well get this nut off." You feel me? So we get to doing the action, and I clap cheeks, and I kid y'all not, at the same time her parents was coming in the door, I was coming in her, and that was real awkward. And her door is like, her house is like a downstairs, so there's like multiple doors. So her room door has two different doors, and her room is literally in the front of the house. So I literally hopped in the closet, and like as I hopped in the closet, she turned off the lights, and about 2 seconds later, her dad walks in. And when her dad walked in, he turned on the light and looked around and everything. And he didn't see me, he didn't see anybody, but he had like a suspicious feeling. So basically, what happened was she was like distracting him, and she had a side door. And I basically kind of like, I waited for her to text me. So I rolled on her bed. She like cracked open the side door, and she opened the motherfucker, and I got out of there, yo. I fucking hauled ass. I was not with the shit. And then I got upstairs. I went across the street. I called my Uber. She came upstairs, and we started talking. And it was just like, that shit was so fucking nerve wracking. And I was literally just in the closet on some, got me trapped in the closet. That's all I could think about when I was at that motherfucker. I was thinking about that R. Kelly song. And yeah, shit was just crazy, man. So moral of this story is, don't, I don't want to say don't have sex with girls on Tinder, but y'all gotta be careful what y'all do. And if you decide you want to be as dangerous of a man as I was, and decide you want to do the do when someone's on their way, just make sure y'all don't get in that situation I was in, because that motherfucker was scary as hell. And this shit was a couple years old, like a couple years ago, and I'm still scared. Like, that shit was crazy. And also, this is basically the end of the video, and I think I went like 30 and 1 or like 31-1. But if y'all haven't played Splitgate, play this motherfucker. This shit is kind of like playing Halo mixed with playing Portal, and it's dope. But thanks y'all for watching.